Hi, good evening to my YouTube follower. The purpose of me making this video, I think I make one last week Sunday, but it's on Facebook. So I'm gonna make this one for YouTube because I want the whole world to know, see, and hear my story. Because the purpose of me making this video, is to help kids and adults who out there that face what I've been through and afraid to come forward to speak. Yes, I was scared, but I eventually gained the strength to come forward, to put my story out there so people can learn from it. And don't give up. Once it's up, don't give up. Fight to the end and you'll be a winner. Okay, this is my story. My mom, she was married to my dad. And after she married to my dad, she started to have kids with my dad. Okay, during our marriage, she had this lady that come to the house and wash for us. And during the period of her coming there, my mom discovered that she were having an affair with her husband, which is my dad. And my mom packed us up and moved to Kingston to live with her mom with us. When she went there, things wasn't that good with her. So she started to have it rough with us. And then she take my dad to court. After she take my dad to court, the court ruled in our favor, but not really the way she wanted, because the way the judge did it, he have my mom send us to him every other Friday to pick up the money. And every time my mom send the kids, which is my eldest brother and sister, she sent them to pick up the money. And when they went to pick up the money, my father took them. He doesn't send them back to my mom. My mom didn't learn our lesson from that. She kept on sending us. So eventually, it was just me and my sister left. She take me and my sister one Friday evening and put us on the bus and send us to Kingston. To Spanish Town to pick up the money from my dad. And when we went there, she talked to the bus driver, and she told them where to drop us in Spanish Town, and the bus driver did that, and we get off. I walk, and we get to the precinct, and when I get to the precinct, I asked them for my dad. They said my dad is not there today. So me and my 5-year-old sister walk from Spanish Town precinct to Walks Road to my dad. When we get to my dad, we knock the gate. The girlfriend looked through the window, and when she saw us, she didn't come out and open the gate. What she did, she went back in, and we sit at the gate and wait until my dad come home. My dad worked 2 jobs. He worked at textile. He was a supervisor at textile. And he came, and when he came, he saw us there, and then he brought us in the house. And, as a father, he gave us a shower, which I remember he showered us and change our clothes and stuff. And my mom started to come there like every other day and visit us. And was there for about 2 weeks. Then my dad decided to give us to some strange lady in Winterpen. And we was living with that lady for approximately 2 years. And after we were living with her, my dad came and told her that he gonna give me to some lady, which is his friend. His friend is a cops, and his friend told him that his sister husband travel farm work, and she need a little girl to come and keep her company because she lonely. My dad took me there this Sunday. We get there about around 5 o'clock. We get there. And when we get there, she take me and she showed me around the house and everything. She had 2 houses in the yard. And One was well secure where she and the younger kids stay, and one wasn't that secure because the door, it was too short for the doorway. So when they put up the door, they have this big gap over it, so anybody could walk through it and come inside on us at night. And there's no light in there dark at night because there's no lamp, nothing. And it was me and this man that lived there with them, share the bed, and the little boy. She have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. The boy was the oldest. And we slept in there at night. In the morning, I have to get up like 5 o'clock in the morning to catch fire, boil water for her. So when she come out, she can have the water ready to make tea. It was like this fires, the fireside is, they cut off the top of the drum, and then they put a zinc, and they put 3 stone on top of it, and then you come and you put the hood between to make the fire. And that's I was so short, so I have to climb up to get to it. And I make the fire, boil the water, so when she come out, she can get it to make tea for the kids. I have to do everything for the kids, and she wash, cook, clean, do everything. And I was there, doing everything and what have you. The husband was on farm work, and the husband came home. When he came home, he hear about me because the wife must tell him. So he came home, introduced himself to me and what have you. The woman, she go to market, him wholesale on Friday. Every Friday she go wholesale. She leave me at the house. Friday morning she left for wholesale. The man take me in the room where him and his wife sleep, and he raped me. He went on his knee. I was standing because I was short and he was tall. And he raped me. And some white stuff dropped on the floor. I didn't know what the white stuff is until when I become a adult. That's when I know what the white stuff is all about. And I went and told her, and she didn't believe me. She said I was lying. So, I let it be. And he continued to rape me and what have you. And one morning, most of all, I remember I came out and I catch a fire, put on the water for boil, and he came out and he make the tea. It's a tea bag. He make him peppermint. He make mint tea, the bush mint. He use and draw the tea. After him draw the tea, remember the water was boiling. He draw the tea, and then when him draw the tea, he called me. He said, "Come here." And I went to him and I said, "Yes." And him said, "How much teeth in your mouth?" I said, "I don't know." And he said, "Look up." And I look up. And when I look up, he poured a tea from my mouth and he burned up the wall of my lip. When he came out the man, he was sharpening his oak pine cutlass because he got a bush. He plant wheat for a living. And he didn't sharpen the cutlass for me, but he put it down at the door. So when he burned me and I felt it, I started to run. While me running, the cutlass burst my toe. I have the mark on my toe until now. And I start to bleed. My mouth is on fire, my toe bleeding and paining me and what have you. And I have to continue doing my routine with all those incidents that took place. And I remember I was there for approximately 2 months with my foot. No doctor, nothing. And my foot was so stink. It smelled like it's rotting. And every Tuesday or Wednesday they have the doctor come to the clinic in Sligoville. Anybody watching this video and know Sligoville, they know the distance from Kensington to Sligoville. And we went there. When I was going there the morning, it was like when the clinic opened, everybody in the district pack up them kids and everybody go to see the doctor because the doctor doesn't come like every day. And I remember this lady, her name is Miss Iceland. If she die, may her soul rest in peace. She was a good lady. She took her son off of the donkey and leave the little girl on the donkey. And she put little boy on her back and put me onto the back of the donkey and ride me to the clinic. Because she said she never liked how my foot looked because it's so swollen, it looked like it's going to burst. So we went to the clinic, and when we went to the clinic, she spoke with the nurse and asked the nurse if she can make me see the doctor first before anybody because my foot is so swollen. The nurse said, okay. So when the doctor come, the nurse did make me see the doctor first. So she came out and she talked to Miss Iselin and tell her that I'm gonna need an adult, and the because I'm gonna get an injection and I need somebody to hold me. So she said, okay, no problem, she will hold me. And she hold me. And after she hold me, I got the injection. It was a penicillin injection, and they put drench and violet on my mouth. No doctor, no nurse, nobody asked me what happened to me. Oh, I got the injury. And I dressed me and sent back and said I must come back every other day to dress, have the foot dress. And did the animal them ask me anything? No, I have to go home and do my routine same way, as if nothing wrong. And I go to the clinic every other day and get my foot dressed. Anybody who know the distance from Simon to Sligoville, they know how many miles that you got to walk to get to Sligoville at the clinic in those days. Understand me? But I'm just showing you how the justice system in Jamaica is slack back in the days. You understand me? And I'm also telling young people who been through this and who going through this, don't give up. Don't give up. Hold on and be strong, because there's hope there for you. Understand? When I run away, I start to run away from her because I couldn't take it no more. And when I run on to my dad, who's supposed to protect me, my dad take me back there. And when he take me back there, each time he take me there, the abuse become worse. And he didn't care. He didn't care. Understand? So I start to run away. And I remember I run away and her mother find me. And she end up take me. And she take me. After she take me, the abuse was there, but not as bad as before. But it was still there. Because I get raped same way. Beaten. Everything that's bad. And this is part 1. And I will be coming back with part 2. And part 2 gonna be more deeper. And anybody who this don't touch, they don't have a heart. You understand me? You got raped from 8 years old. You been a housekeeper, a slave at the age of 8. How many times I tried to commit suicide and nobody know. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to cut this video because I'm going to come back with part 2. Alright? Love you all. See you on the next video. Bye.